Hey everyone, Thordan Smash here, and we finally got our new news on the Harbinger Collection event, coming with a new LTM, some new skins, and an awesome new heirloom. But today we're going to talk about what you can also be expecting in terms of buffs, nerfs, and also just overall patch notes, and some things that have been left out that we're still going to have to wait on. We're going to go over all of that. We're also going to give out 45 bucks. All you got to do is like, comment, subscribe. You guys know the drill, but without further ado, let's jump into today's topic. So we finally got our first big collection event coming in Season 18. I don't really count the other one, the Death Dynasty, as it was a bunch of recolors, but didn't get any limited time modes, but these skins are actually all officially brand new. This Gibby one is absolutely fantastic. It actually reminds me a lot of Apocalypse from the X-Men series, if you know that. I saw some Thanos comments, but the Egyptian style just makes me think Apocalypse. There's also this fantastic Fuse one bundle with the Rampage. The Bloodhound with the Alternator is also fantastic. The Ash one might actually be my personal favorite with the Nemesis, which we'll go over soon because that's coming with a nerf. The Bangalore one as Anubis is also fantastic. And the Seer one, I don't know what it's really on. I don't really know what it represents. I think it's another Egyptian thing, but the Prowler with it looks fantastic. There will also be a bunch of other skins that will be coming, as they always do, but here is a look of some of them actually in the game standing side by side. Now there will be a store sale for these as well. You'll be able to actually get the Gibraltar Grave Protector bundle that comes with 7 Apex packs and the Ash Curse Keeper bundle for 3 Apex packs if you are trying to get the brand new Fuse Heirloom for a little bit cheaper, which I think is probably one of the best heirlooms they've added in the game. It is that electric guitar with kind of an axe theme with it. It shoots fire out of it, and overall is one of the coolest heirlooms we've gotten in a long time. I think a lot of Fuse mains are going to be very, very happy about that. Now there is some new stuff coming in. It does appear that we are not getting the Storm Point changes quite yet. It does seem now at this point that they will likely come in Season 19. As the map change for this season, we're going to be getting World's Edge After Dark a little bit sooner than the Halloween mode, and it does seem like the train is actually functioning and running around on it. And from this image right here, we can actually see that Sorting Factory and Season 3 changes are back in the game for it, which is fantastic. It's one of my favorite maps, and I think a lot of players' favorite maps of all time, so do expect we're going back to the World's Edge original map. This will also be coming with a brand new LTM, where you actually get a Rev Skull grenade. You throw in the air and it will hunt your targets down. You can shoot them out of the air. It'll be interesting to see how this exactly plays, as we haven't had anything sort of like this in Apex Legends in a long time. And I want to give a huge applause to the dev team, as it is finally some new content that we've never got to try out before that could end up being a lot of fun. Now along with that, there is going to be a free reward tracker, and this is where I have to be a little critical. It is kind of cool that we get a Mad Maggie Epic skin along with, I think, a Sentinel at 4,000 and some gun charms. Unfortunately, it does not look like we're going to be getting any trackers for any legends. We haven't done that in like 2 seasons now. I wonder if we'll ever get trackers back. I know that there are some Newcastle mains out there still wondering, when are we going to get our trackers? And it looks like you're gonna have to wait just a little bit longer. Now along with that, there is gonna be finally some legend changes. Fuse actually gets a buff with his knuckle cluster where the tactical deployment speed is increased. Horizon actually gets a nerf now where her weapon accuracy decreased while in lift, and her vertical lift speed reduced by 20%, and the hover time at the lift reduced to 0.5 seconds where it was formerly 2. Rampart gets a slight buff where her placement time is reduced to 2 seconds where it was formerly 3. And Revenant, of course, as we went over in a video not too long ago, was gonna get a nerf because they always release legends a little overpowered. His Foreshadows, they reduced the time extension from Nox to 5 seconds. It was 10 seconds. Extra damage to the Shroud will bleed through to Revenant if it breaks, and Shadow Pounce sees a slightly increased pounce angle compensation when looking at the ground. It's not a huge nerf or buff in any regard, but it is a little bit of a change. The thing that we really are excited about is the fact that the Nemesis will be seeing a reduction in damage as it is coming out of the crafter. We knew this after ALGS was going to happen, and there were going to be some changes to it. The damage isn't reduced a ton, just to 16, and the aiming down sight recoil was increased, which is fantastic. It makes it a lot less of a beamer than normally was. There will also be a number of other bug fixes coming in, such as the Digi-Threat now correctly highlights enemies through close proximity. The audio says it's going to be getting some stuff fixed. However, it's, you know, the audio, so we'll actually have to wait and see if that works out. They did some fixes for Revenant's Heirloom on Olympus. Unfortunately, one big thing that wasn't actually mentioned in the blog post at all, and that had a lot of hope about it, was cross progression coming to Apex Legends. Unfortunately, that still has not been hinted at whatsoever by the devs, and it seems like we might actually be waiting till Season 19 at this point to come with the launch of the brand new season. One other really fun thing I saw, and this was pointed out on Reddit, is in the thread there's a bunch of code for Nessie, and they're all related to dates for Titanfall, Titanfall 2, and Apex Legends, seemingly indicating that there is going to be a Titanfall 3 or a new Apex Legends single player game in the near future, which we actually covered about because they have some Titanfall directors working on a brand new game. We talked about that in a video the other day, and it's kind of cool to see them put this in this blog post. So that is something that we will also be able to look forward to in the near future. Let me know down below, how do you guys feel about the Harbinger Collection event? Are you excited for the Fuse Heirloom, and what do you think about the new limited time mode? Also, don't forget to check out this channel by my editor Novell, who does amazing Apex Legends content. And until next time, Legends, keep slaying in the Outlands, and I'll see you out there.